barriers are up and street closures are about to start. The Pope hasn't even arrived in New York yet, but our city is already feeling the effects. Good evening. I'm Christine Johnson.
And I'm Maurice Dubois. The Pontiff has finished up his final full day in Cuba, where he celebrated Mass in front of 150,000 people today. And we are now just 3 days away from his arrival here in New York. CBS 2's Jessica Schneider live on the Upper West Side, where streets need to be clear of cars in just a couple of hours in many spots. Jess.
Well, Maurice and Christine, the cars out here on Central Park West already gone. These barricades now in their place. All vehicles must actually be removed between Central Park West and Columbus Avenue on the side streets up here by 1 o'clock this morning, just in 2 hours. And the restrictions are very much the same all throughout Manhattan. And people are a bit confused, wondering what this will mean for the end of the week. Get ready for this gridlock to get a lot worse.
It's really going to be tight security, and people should prepare for that now.
City Council member Helen Rosenthal is warning residents throughout Manhattan that the side streets are beginning lockdown now in preparation for the Pope's arrival.
If you're in a cab or a car or in a bus, there will be disruptions, but they'll be in identifiable areas.
NYU professor Mitch Moss has just completed a 2-week study of the effects of the wide-ranging street shutdowns around Manhattan. Starting Thursday, the streets surrounding St. Patrick's Cathedral at 5th Avenue and East 50th will close to traffic, as will the streets surrounding the papal residence at 72nd and Madison. But Friday is when a wider swath of the city will close as the Pope travels throughout Manhattan, first to the UN, then to Ground Zero, up to Our Lady Queen of Angels School in East Harlem, through the west side of Central Park for a papal motorcade, and then down to Madison Square Garden for an evening mass. But Professor Moss says for the most part, his study shows the city should be able to keep functioning.
Citizens of New York have been given a great gift. They've been told where to avoid.
It's kind of nice that he's coming, and not very nice that he's coming, and obviously he's loved by the world.
But some who live on the Upper West Side still say they're not looking forward to the hassle.
I don't think anybody of any importance should ever be allowed in New York City, including presidents, heads of state, anybody, because New Yorkers get very impatient.
You included.
Me included, right.
So not everyone completely excited, but city officials are stressing that the subways will be running normally, but the street traffic out here could be just a little bit difficult. Live on the Upper West Side tonight, Jessica Schneider, CBS 2 News.
Okay, Jess, thank you. As we